Welcome back, Cardboard Warriors. How's everybody out there doing today? Hopefully you're enjoying your 2023 so far. Happy New Year. I got a Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. Got a case of this in the other day, and this one came in kind of bashed in the corner here. If you're not aware, I do a lot of... I invest in a lot of sealed products, so I'm always buying cases, and when I get damaged boxes, I just open them because I don't want to try and sell that down the road for hopefully big money, and somebody's not happy about getting some damaged cards in a pack because USPS or UPS or FedEx or whoever brought me the case decided to play basketball with it on the way here. So we're going to open it and see if there's any damaged cards in these top packs. You can see that corner really bashed in there. Usually they don't get to the packs, but I have seen it in the past. Like, see, the art card for the top there is all bashed in. I have seen them get damaged, so we're going to make sure there's no damage. Open them all in order like I usually do. I know some people, I don't know if they do it anymore, but it used to be when I first started the channel, a lot of people were really into mapping boxes because Throne of Eldraine had just come out, and Throne of Eldraine was very mappable. So a lot of people like to see the packs open in order so they can see how the box unfolds. And some people have a superstition that certain packs in certain areas of the box have certain cards in them, or better or worse picks in them or whatever. So I like to open them in order for you guys. Teachings of the Kieran for the first rare. Gorgeous full art lands and spirit token. Yeah. So hopefully you guys like that. Let me know if any of you guys still map out the boxes or not. If you appreciate that I open them always in the same order. Takanuma, good rare land there, and Dismal Backwater, and the Human Monk token. And I think we'll make 2 piles. There we go. There we go. This set I really liked. Thought it was great. I love Ninjutsu. Ninjutsu's so much fun, and being able to draft it again has been a blast. Reality chip with the neon border there. And gorgeous full art land, samurai token. Yeah, I really like drafting, and drafting Ninjutsu is always a blast. I did really good in the drafts with this set. Wish I could draft it some more, but everybody's moved on to new sets now. Invoke Calamity. Yeah, I got a foil, and basic land, and token. Good token. So I had a blast. I wish they hadn't have rushed out other sets so fast, so we could have enjoyed this a little bit longer before the next thing came out. Especially because that next thing was Streets of New Capena, which was no fun. Reality chip again, the regular version, and basic land, and a ninja token. So let me know what you guys thought in the comments of this set and the drafting experience. A lot of people probably didn't enjoy it as much. A lot of the newer players. Satoru Umezawa, I thought this guy was gonna be huge when this set came out. I really think he's just underestimated. I think once people learn how to really abuse this card, it's gonna be big. I could be wrong. Treasure token. I was around playing real heavily competitive standard when the original Kamigawa block came out, so I already had a really good understanding of ninjutsu and how to abuse it and all that when this set came out. So Mech-Titan Core, this one, great combo on this guy here, and uncommon foil and a spirit token. So I think that might have helped a lot with me with drafting this set, because I'm not that good at drafting, to be honest. I love doing it, but still not that great at it, even after 20 some odd years of drafting. My first draft was Legends, so Hanada, Dawn Crown. Everybody thought this guy was going to be big at the beginning, but he hasn't really done too much yet. Construct. So I already kind of had a real familiarity with the mechanics and the ninjutsu and all that, so I really enjoyed it, but I think a lot of people struggle with it because they didn't really know the timing of how to really abuse ninjutsu. Hey, Tamio completed stage for our first mythic. And a foil rare right behind her. Brilliant Restoration, which is not a bad card at all. And a pretty land and a flip token. So that was a pretty decent pack. So that may be why I did so good at the drafts with this set, because just I had experience with the mechanics a little bit more. Rabbit Battery, that guy's so much fun. Such a great little card. Hey, Jugan defends the temple for our next mythic. And a samurai token. Oh, there's 2 packs there. There's just 1. Let me know what you guys think and how you did. Did you get the mechanics? Were you able to abuse some of it? I know I was really able to abuse the 2 cards there. Dragon Kami Reborn. And Spirit Token. The little black discard dude with the ETB discard trigger, and then the little white dude, the ETB draw card. I was able to use those every single turn because of the ninjutsu. I kept ninjutsu them in and then getting them back, and ninjutsu in and get them back. Mirror box and common foil, automated artificer, which is actually a really handy card in draft. And then a little duel in and a pilot. All right, third of the way through the box. Got 2 mythics. One of them's pretty decent. We'll hopefully pick it up in the middle stack here. And hopefully no damage cards in the last stack. Invoke Justice. Gorgeous Mountain. And a treasure token. So, I had fun with it. I really love the ninjutsu mechanic. I probably should, one of these days, build a ninjutsu commander deck when I start playing commander a little bit more. I do love that. Speaking of one of the better ones, 1000 Face Shadow there. He's a fun little card. And a samurai token. A lot of people hated the Kamigawa block when it came out the first time because it was this totally different plane that they weren't used to. Because you gotta remember, we were on Dominaria for like 25 sets or something like that before we changed planes. Kotos, the Silent Spider. And a uncommon or common foil, and a gorgeous swamp and a flip token. So it was very drastic. It was the first time we'd really gone someplace drastically different. I mean, we'd gone to Mirrodin, but Mirrodin still kind of felt a little like Dominaria. But once we started going to different planes that were so drastically different, Ishin, that was really the first one. Spirit token. So everybody was really kind of like, oh, this isn't even a set for Americans. This is a set for the Japanese, you know. They're just trying to butter up the Japanese players. I love the original Kamigawa block. I thought it was really fun and something different. March of Regulus Joy wasn't just the same old repeated cards over and over again. You know, so I really enjoyed the first Kamigawa block. I had fun with it. I did really good in standard with it. So I liked it. If you were around back then, let me know what you thought. Invoke Despair, uncommon foil, and a Kaito Suzuki emblem. It seemed like most people hated it. Some people really liked it, like myself. So let me know which camp you were in if you were playing back then. I know there's some old school players in here like me, Damishi, and Plains, and Samurai. Always like hearing from people in the comments about, you know, how their area was back in those days, because back then we didn't have the internet really like we do now. Fable the Mirror Breaker, there's a good one. It's rare, but it's a very valuable rare. Common foil, Jungle Hollow, and a flip token. Because we didn't have so much internet support for the game back then, different areas reacted differently and had different capabilities of getting different sets and whatnot. Like in my area here in Florida, hey, Wandering Emperor, I think that's the most valuable standard card in the set. Am I wrong? I might be wrong. I don't know. Wandering Emperor, I know it's still a good card. Advertising token. So, like I've heard from some people, even in different areas of Florida, like they had more or less access to certain sets. Like we had tons of alpha and beta around here when I started, but I heard like up in Jacksonville that they didn't have any alpha or beta back in the early days. March of Burgundy Life, and Gorgeous Forest and Spirit Token. So it seems like different areas had different sets that they had access to, and different different attitudes towards the game, because there wasn't this global, I see something good. Adawara, which is really good, and then a foil Tezzeret for a foil mythic. That's pretty good. And basic land and treasure. I mean, he's not the most expensive mythic in the set, but a foil mythic is always welcome in a regular draft box. It's not very common that you get those in regular draft boxes, so yeah. Not bad hit. Blood Steel Kieran, Blossoming Sands, Samurai. All right, last stack. Will we find any damaged cards? The packs do look a little banged up in the corner there. It is possible we could have some damage in here. Hopefully not. Oh, we do. Oh, we do. Look at that. That first top card there is damaged. Thanks, UPS. This one was UPS. If you say it fast, you phonetically spell it or pronounce it like oops. So, yeah, they oopsed on this one, all right. Luckily, it was only common so far. Shigeki. Gorgeous land, gorgeous swamp, and the token's bent too. A little damage on the token as well, but the rest of them looked okay. The rare didn't seem to be damaged on the corner. Yeah, maybe a little roll, but I can never tell if that's from. I think that's just from the stamp when they stamp them out. So I don't think there's any actual damage on that. Hopefully, because they're just the first and last card in the pack. Check this pack. Oh yeah, oh yeah, we got a few cards damaged in here. I don't know if that's damage or they squared off the corner in that one. So there's another damage comment on the front there. And this one doesn't look like damage. It looks like they squared the corner off on this one. I don't know. That one, oh, it's just a little extra paper they didn't cut off very well there. Yeah, so that one was kind of a squared corner. Okay. So that's weird. And then Grease Fang for a rare. Common foil. It's very off center. Holy moly. Look at that. That is extremely off center. Oh, and the back's kind of not too bad. Well, okay, yeah, the back's off center too. But not as bad as the front. The front is way off. So we'll throw that aside in the misprints pile here. Here, and well, that one's the opposite. It's very bottom justified instead of top justified. Alright, and an Ogre Shaman. Or Goblin Shaman. Goblin Shaman, not Ogre. Alright, so lots of damaged cards. I'm glad I opened this box. I would have felt really bad if I'd have sold this to somebody. Whew, that one's even worse. Oh no, they're getting worse as we get lower. That's not good. And that's a square corner too by the looks of it. They squared off some of the corners in these packs. Look at that. That's a very, very squared corner. It's not completely square, but it's not as round as it's supposed to be. Let's see if we can find another card and line them up. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. Can we see that? Can we see that? No, we won't be able to see that. Maybe. No, okay. Won't be able to see that, but that's definitely a square corner card. So I've been seeing that quite a bit here recently. So there's some quality issues with this box here, on top of being damaged in shipping. So there's that. March of Wretched Sorrow. Pretty land, but luckily didn't get banged up. And the pilot token is very banged up. So very damaged there. So glad I opened this box because that's bad. And we got some interesting stuff in here aside from that. Whew, look at this one. Compressed. All right. Did the second card get? It's weird. It just seems to be the outside guards on it. For the most part here. Alright, got a Mind Link Mech. Not a bad little card. He's pretty fun. Land looks okay, aside from the fact it's very offset. Again. And then the Spirit token is damaged. Alright. That's fine. Commons and the tokens, not a big deal. We don't want to get any damaged rares. Oh god, oh god. Oh, hell's breaking loose. Dropping packs. Another square corner. Wow. They did not cut the corners very well on this. Can you see that? Can you see how square that corner is? So we did get some square corners in some of these cards in these packs. So that's interesting. Square corners on a corner that gets banged up is not a good combination usually. All right, what do we got? Hitotsugu. The most worthless rare in the set because they did all the neon variants of it. Then another really offset dragonfly suit here. And another really offset land. Oh, the token's not damaged in this one. Okay, so some really offset cards here. Not too worried about that one, but the dragonfly suit looks really offset. So all the foil, apparently the foil card, or foil sheet, in this little stack of packs got printed very, very offset. Now we got some damage here. All right. Oh, yeah. Crushed. And an upside down backwards card. What is going on here? What is some damage on it? I don't know if you can see that on the edge there. There you go. What do we got? Yeah, it's just a common, but it is damaged. It's in there upside down and backwards. That's nice. Good quality control here. All right. What do we get? Kamigawa Mythic. Okay. Don't see any damage on that, luckily. Okay. And basic land, nobody cares about. Yeah, looks fine. And a samurai token that's damaged. Okay, nobody cares. And the next one. Any more square corners? Because square corners are kind of cool. Yep, this one's kind of square too, a little bit. Not as bad as some of the others, but it's a little square. And it got a little bit banged up. Not too bad. This one's pretty square too. Brute Suit's got a square corner as well. So they're not completely square, but like I said, they are a lot more square than it's supposed to be. Spirited Champion, that's the guy. Whenever it enters the battlefield, draw a card. Him with ninjutsu is a blast. You can cast them, ninjutsu them out, recast them, ninjutsu them out, recast them. I love it. Thunder Raiju, Scour Barons, and Spirit Token without damage. Yeah. Hopefully we just that top corner of the box that got really banged up. Nope, this one's got a little damage on the front of it too. Hockey War Paint. Not too bad though. Alright. Anything good? Surge Hacker Mech. Uncommon foil that's quite offset again. Not as bad as the other ones though. And a flip token. Alright, 4 packs left. Hopefully we're through the wackiness there. Well, we definitely got a square corner on this one again. Not banged up too bad, but it is squared. And the second card too. The first 2 cards seem to be pretty square in these last few packs. So that's interesting. Very interesting. Right. The Soul Ripper, Stormwood Falls, and Spirit Tokens, alright. Alright, 3 packs left. Come on. We need some more good mythics in here. Something else exciting would be nice. Damaged and square cornered. And radar core, yeah. What do we get? Persona. We don't want a Persona. Pre-land and advertising. Alright, 2 more packs. Come on, give us something big in the close here. Kind of had to slow it down to look at all the damage. And the square corners, which we got another one of. But I think hopefully our damage perks are gone here. No more UPS and oops. Playing basketball with the stuff on the White House. Is that what I think it is? I think that's what I think it is. March of Swirling Mist and a full Bazeju. Yay. No damage on that, luckily. Whew. That would have been a bummer. Here, you guys move over here. We're going to put that in its own little cool guy spot. And the Cliffs and a Spirit Token. Alright, last pack. Got a stack of damage cards. We got a stack of square cornered cards. That's been an interesting box to say the least. And another square corner card. Alright. And if you're wondering, I have a little box of misprints over here because I haven't pulled a misprint in probably the 3 years that I've been on the channel now almost. And I haven't pulled hardly any misprints at all, except for some in Modern Horizons 2. But here, the past couple months, I've been pulling misprints like crazy. Actually, I had to make a little box on my table for them. Invoke Calamity for our last disappointment, and Jungle Hollow and a Tezzeret emblem to go with our foil Tezzeret we got. So we did pretty good because we got the foil Bazeju, and we got the Wandering Emperor, and a foil Tezzeret, the Tamio, and the Jugan, but not a lot. I mean, we only got 5 mythics in the whole box. And I don't think we got much else in the foils because we got the mythic foil. Oh, we did get a Brilliant Restoration. Forgot about that guy. Oh, so we did get 2 rare foils and the mythic. That's actually, again, 2 good rare foils. So it turned out to be a pretty decent box. We got a lot of damaged cards thanks to UPS. So thanks, guys. We love it when we get our cards all smashed up on the way to us. That's just awesome. And there you go. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Don't forget to check out the description below. A lot of good links down there. Save your money, get your cash back on all your purchases. They'll help out the channel. They don't cost you anything. So if you want to help support without actually paying anything, in fact, you get discounts by clicking those links or cash back by clicking those links, please click the links. And hopefully we'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.